This episode of Sacramento Wedding TV is brought to you by the Elk Grove Bridal Show, Sunday, June 30th from 2 to 6 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites.
Hello, Sacramento brides and grooms. Welcome to Sacramento Wedding TV, inspiration for your celebration. I'm your host, Raina, and we have an exciting show for you. You do-it-yourselfers are going to be in heaven when I show you how home improvement stores are a treasure chest when it comes to planning your wedding. We're also going to visit Bartlett's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Roseville, and then we're going to hit the streets to get wedding advice from Sacramento's happiest couples. So stick around for another great episode of Sacramento Wedding TV. Welcome back to Sacramento Wedding TV. So what do home improvement stores and weddings have to do with each other? A lot if you have some creativity. Here we have some basic supplies. We have a trellis, a PVC pipe, some duct tape, zip ties, a lighter, and paint. You may be thinking, what are we up to? But these are actually very common in the wedding world. For instance, duct tape can be used to secure your runner or even fix the hem on your wedding gown. It even comes in white now. And a trellis can be turned from something plain into something very beautiful simply by staining it and adding flowers, lights, or both. And zip ties work to hang your paper lanterns or to secure the lights to the poles of your tent. And don't forget about the garden decor. We have ceramic tiles, stepping stones, potted plants, and flowers. They make perfect decorations for your outdoor wedding and reception. I love the smell of flowers, don't you? Flowers are such an important part to any wedding. From your bouquet to the centerpieces to the beautiful flower in your hair, it's just not a wedding without flowers. We spoke with Chuck Bartlett of Bartlett Flowers in Roseville. Chuck Bartlett is a local florist whose creative talent has made him a favorite for the locals. Nothing is cookie cutter with any of his designs, and he brings a fresh approach to every event. Today we speak to Chuck to find out where his passion comes from and what makes him a top vendor you'd want to hire. Hi Chuck, thank you so much for meeting with us today. Brides love working with you for their floral arrangements for their wedding, and by looking around you can see you have a lot of pride in your work. Can you tell us a little bit about your shop? How long have you been in business?
We've been here almost 9 years, and I opened the shop with the intent of having a nice setting with gifts and home accessories, as well as doing, really special flower arrangements.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. What's your favorite part about working with brides and helping them select the flowers for their wedding day?
Well, I think it's just brides that especially are maybe excited about their wedding and that are really focused, and then kind of helping them maybe realize a vision. They have a vision. They want to, whether it's like a fairy tale wedding or if they want something that's like, we just recently did a wedding that was Tuscan, and then helping them pull that together, figure out the flowers that create that look and the accessories and maybe the types of vases we use, or anything that, will just create that look ultimately.
Yeah, really bring it to life for them. That's wonderful.
Because they'll come in and they may have an idea, but they don't know how to, achieve it. They may have some pictures, or they may have colors, or just a beginning of an idea. And it's just, I enjoy kind of helping them just kind of expand on that and just create just a really wonderful day for them.
That's wonderful. So when brides are out in the world trying to pick the right florist, what kind of questions should they be asking?
Well, I would say maybe budget is a big issue, because some shops now we work with all types of budgets, but I don't consider myself a budget florist, so that is an issue. I think maybe making sure that they're what they want for the wedding is a realistic, when it comes to, okay, I want this and this and this, does the budget that I have allow for me to get that? And what we try to do is just get a sense of their personality. Maybe, we're very, I would say, customer oriented and service oriented. So we really push that, and people come in I want them to feel comfortable, and that's something you have to have a communication or a ease of communication between you and the bride, or any customer, but particularly brides, because it's there's a lot of emotion tied to a wedding, and we just want to make them feel at ease. And as long as you do that, or as long as you can do that, a lot of times it's they'll choose you. We can't be the florist for all brides. Someone told me that one time, because I used to take it personally if they didn't select us. But especially the way the economy is, and maybe just the things don't always click. So we try to accommodate everyone, but you're, like I said, you're not going to be the florist that every bride picks.
Right.
So.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today. Not only do you have beautiful floral arrangements, but you have so many amazing gifts in your store. Just look around at all the gifts you could choose for your wedding decor. You could buy them, or even for your mom, a special gift because she's been there throughout the entire planning process. To get in touch with Bartlett's Flowers and Gifts, you can call them at 916-781-8768 or visit them online at www.bartlettflowersandgifts.com. There's nothing better than receiving a dozen roses to your work. Ladies, you know what I mean. And gentlemen, you don't have to wait till your wedding day to be romantic. If you start now, she'll just appreciate you even more. But enough about that. We took our cameras out to ask local couples what marriage is all about. We asked them, do you have any advice for newlyweds?
We've been married 45 years, and the advice is to respect each other and think of the time, because money comes back, everything comes back, but time does not come back. So if you say something very unhappy, say something on the spur of the moment, you will regret it all your life.
The most important thing is when you do fight, and everybody fights, is not to say cruel things, because at that time it's very difficult to forget those cruel things. So even when you fight in such a way that you basically don't hurt each other.
To listen, to really listen to each other and hear what they're saying.
Wow! Thank you to everyone who participated. Your advice is priceless as usual. Well, that's all for us this episode. We really enjoyed bringing you some tips and tricks for your wedding day. I hope you enjoyed it too. Do you promise to return for our next episode? I do. I'll see you then.